typical Monday is just you come in, get screened, make sure that everything's okay, and make sure that I'm ready to do my rehab. So I'll come in, get checked by the physios, do all my stretching and do all my stretching for my Achilles, what I need to do, and then pretty much straight out and do my calf raises and rehab stuff like that, and then I'm out and about and walking around the oval and walking up and down hills, and yeah, so that's a pretty much typical Monday. But then in the afternoons I just jump in rotations with the boys, which is good. Yeah, so I think it was mid-January, just coming back after the New Year's break, and obviously still pre-season training, still the middle of pre-season, and yeah, just one standard, I think it was a Friday morning training, just standard pre-season training, and it was the last drill of training, and just ended up doing my Achilles. I was in a one-on-one contest and the football dropped short, and I went to lunge for it and slipped, and yeah, ended up rupturing my Achilles. Early days it was just obviously surgery, and then I was in a cast for 2 weeks, and then in a boot for 8, and then I was walking in a boot, but it wasn't, you know, the same as walking around normally. So it's taken me a while to get back walking normally, but now that I'm back walking pretty similar to before I'd done my Achilles, yeah, everything's coming along very well. Not being able to play, it was very tough. I think the first 4 rounds, I was still in the boot, struggling to get around, and I was just at home watching obviously the boys play, and yeah, it was very hard. It was very a dark time of start of the year. So, but it's got a lot easier. I'm getting involved in the NEAFL backline, so trying to help out the younger boys, and yeah, getting involved in the coaching side of things. So when I come back at the end of the year, I'm still on top of things. Today I just first day back boxing normally, so I love me boxing with Nick Welsh. So we've come to PCYC in Woolloomooloo and just got a tough session in. So hopefully the next 2 months I'll get a nice little sessions like this in, and yeah, it'll just get me prepared to come back for the end of the year. Yeah, so my state of mind, obviously my Achilles is feeling really good. I'm actually quite strong at the moment, so it's almost back to normal, almost the same as my other leg. So the fact that it's feeling really good, I feel like I can go out and put my footy boots on and get out and train with the boys, but obviously I'm not at that stage just yet, a few weeks off, but I know that I've got to take things very carefully and very slowly, but at the same time, I'm trying to, you know, get ready and push myself for the end of the year. You know, for 3 quarters, we were right in it. I think we're going into the 4th quarter. We felt pretty confident going in, and we thought that we felt like we did a lot of things right. We made a few little mistakes throughout the game, but going into the last quarter, we obviously were right in it, and then obviously that last quarter they just got a run on and yeah, just run away with the game. But obviously the feeling after the game wasn't great. A lot of the boys were upset with themselves that they played the last quarter like that. But you know, we've reviewed it as a team today, and yeah, you know, we've touched on what we got to work on for the next few weeks and going into the bye. So hopefully, you know, the boys can, you know, get going this week at training, and yeah, just look forward to next week in Indigenous round against Adelaide. We have a rap committee at the football club that they had a competition from contestants all over, bringing their designs and stuff like that. So the rap committee that Jeremy Finlayson and I are on obviously had an input in picking the design, and then it come down to last 3, and then obviously ended up picking a design, and yeah, that's what the boys will be wearing this Sunday. Obviously I'm a bit shattered that I'm not going to be able to play this weekend, but I'm still going to go to the game and you know, get around the boys. Obviously it's a pretty special round for myself and you know, the Indigenous culture. So yeah, it's a shame that I'm not playing, but yeah, I'm still glad that I get to go and be a part of it and be around the boys. The guidelines for me for the next probably couple months, I'd had my first run on the Ultra G last Friday, so hopefully, you know, I'll do that for a couple of weeks, and then fingers crossed, touch wood, that everything from there just goes swimmingly, and then hopefully be back out in the track doing some straight line running, and then if that all goes all well, I'll be back into training, and then hopefully aiming for round 20 or round 21. The way I'm going to look back on it, 2018, is I think a learning curve. Obviously I had a very serious injury, my ruptured Achilles, but obviously I've I think I'm going to come out a lot stronger mentally. Obviously early days, it was a bit tough, you know, going through the injury and then watching the boys play, and you know, this is my first major injury, so it's been pretty tough. But the likes of Matty Buntine and Adam Kennedy, the guys that missed out the whole season last year, have been very caring, and you know, I've taken a lot of advice from them in terms of how to cope with the mental side of things with the long-term injury. So, but you know, I'm hoping to get back at the end of the year, and yeah, fingers crossed, hopefully. So, yeah.